Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we have a special guest, CFO Harshendra Punjawat of Zydus of Pfizer, who will share insights with us. Let's dive into the video. Hello CFO Harshendra Punjawat, myself Prachi, and I'm glad to welcome you to our CFO series.
Thank you.
So will you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, Prachi. So I'm a chartered accountant and cost accountant. I passed out in 1997. So almost 26 years of experience in various organizations like pharma, auto, textiles, then auto ancillary, then trading and power, EPC. A lot of corporates I have worked in the last 25 years. And I'm currently working with Zydus Hospira. It's a joint venture between Pfizer and Zydus. And it's a company based out of Ahmedabad, and we are manufacturing oncology injectables.
Okay, if you have to start your career in 2023 as a CFO, what advice would you give to your younger self, and how long would it take to become a CFO?
Yeah, so answering the second question first, there is no actually timeline for becoming a CFO. CFO basically it's Chief Financial Officer, so who takes all the financial decisions and he is reporting to the stakeholders. That is the definition of CFO.
Okay.
So if it is a small organization, then it can take as little as 5 years.
Okay.
And if it's a big organization, people may be becoming CFO at 50, 55. So it all depends, but ultimately in both the cases, you need obviously there is a talent when there is a chartered accountant, but you need to have more business acumen. You need to know business. You need to have convincing skills, and and you need to obviously you need to grow and vertically as well as horizontally. So you need to see various industries, so it can take average, you can say 15 to 20 years. Generally, it takes to become a CFO in a particularly fairly large organization of say 2000 crores, 3000 crores of organization. And now coming to your first question, that what it takes to become a CFO. So there are no recipes for becoming a successful CFO. But yeah, one thing common is you have to be very, very clear on what you want. There should be clear goals, whether you are in a working in an organization or whether in personal life. You should have short-term, long-term goals. And whatever you do, you should do it 100% with dedication. And most important is ownership. If you are given a task, you have to do like you have to complete it. Don't rely much on others. You can take advice of others, but ownership is the important thing, and the result oriented approach. If you do all the efforts and you don't get the results, then obviously you won't be promoted, or the CFO position is definitely very difficult. So by any means you need to produce results. So I mean, as a fresher, yes, it may be very difficult initially because freshers generally don't understand the environment, how to get work done. But slowly and gradually, as they progress, as they gather knowledge, they will be able to know how to get the work done. So these are the three, four things. Hard work, obviously, I'm not saying because hard work is there nowadays in any field, whether it is a CFO or in maybe in any even a rickshawala or a coolie will be doing the hard work. So that is a must. So important is dedication and your equity ownership approach of the work and result oriented approach. These are the key qualities, behavioral things you can say.
Yeah, definitely. So, how do you hire your workforce then?
Yeah, so there are various channels. So we have our own HR team, full-fledged, who have their portals, job portals mostly.
Yeah.
And since Zydus is a kind of you can say organization where people would like to work for, it's a one of the best organization named as the best organization to work for. So we generally go by references, more by references at junior and middle level positions. At senior level, we have very few positions because generally we upgrade our existing people, and we don't at leadership positions like CEO level, business head, or CFO level, we generally uplift or upgrade our existing good performers. So in our organization, you can say the average age is around 35, around 36, 37. So which means that homegrown people are developed, and otherwise we recruit through newspaper ads, then job portals, but majority would be through referrals.
Okay. So, like, could you highlight some key strategies that have been proven effective throughout your career?
Yeah, a lot of strategies. I mean, in my case, see, when you are young, you have energy, you have time. So, any chartered accountant or any finance professional, he or she should go in depth. Whatever he does should go in depth, understand the complete package, understand the complete area. Say, for example, he's handling GST. So he should know what are the returns, what happens when there is a dispute, what are the notices. So he
Yeah.
should be aware of entire thing, not just you are filing the return, not just one area, which would be his KPI in any industry. He will not be able to do each and everything because there are very specific KPIs in big companies. Like in Reliance, 100 chartered accountants would be calculating just depreciation. Correct. So that way, a professional will not be able to grow.
Yeah.
So the advice would be try to understand the whole gamut of the process. Say direct tax, so you should know everything from filing the return to serving the notices, appeals, going to the courts, judgments, everything, and try to initially try to work in a smaller organization where you get more exposure. And so if you in the first 10 years, if you are able to stick to a mid-sized company of maybe 300, 400 crores, 500 crores max, then you will be able to catch up more areas and take a grip on everything, maybe insurance, forex, export, import,
Yeah.
payment, receipts, everything. So that will give you overall business sense of the sector, in fact, not even the company. You will be able to know the sector. And if you are able to closely connect with your business development team, that is the very important thing because that runs the business.
Yeah.
So important is first 10 years, try to work in a mid-sized company because once you have gone through all the areas, then doors are open after 10 years in
Yeah.
big, larger organizations. Obviously, they will select the person who knows everything.
Yeah.
So jack of all initially is the important thing. Specialization these days are not much required in industry. In practice, yes, there is specialization, but in industry, people like us, so we are not 100% perfect in each and every area, but we know each and every area. So
Okay.
that is the advice. Try to work for a smaller organization, then switch over to a bigger one.
Okay. So, like, could you share a piece of wisdom or motto that have guided you throughout your career?
Yeah, so most important being a finance professional, please try to understand that finance doesn't mean that only accounting or costing or tax or profit and loss, MIS or treasury. Finance is everywhere. Try to understand the entire business process, right from the receipt of material to the getting the payment from our customers.
Yeah.
Try to analyze each and every process, try to understand what happens, where are the delays, where are the areas where company can lose money or can earn money other than finance department.
Yes.
Obviously, finance department one has to take care, like MIS, he has to prepare budget, he has to prepare tax returns, he has to file, then he has to book forwards, he has to do foreign exchange transactions. So that is the core area, and but which is a standard one, which anyone has to know.
Yeah.
Apart from that, try to understand how purchase department functions.
Yeah.
From where do they do the procurement? Are they doing the procurement one order at a time or 10 orders at a time to save the, say, ordering costs?
Yeah.
Or maybe they can negotiate well. This is just one piece of advice. So similarly, in each and every area, there is a finance. You can see, even in production area, if you see that they are buying the machines and they are not using, so
Yes.
then company is losing out on depreciation. So these are very small, small things, but finance is connected. So profit and loss account, profitability management doesn't mean that just make a P&L account.
Yeah.
You have to control the processes, the business, so that your P&L account is the result. So P&L is the result, not a tool. It's a result to measure how efficiently you manage your resources.
Yes, definitely. Okay.
And another wisdom is try to find out, like a Marwadi, try to find out ROI of everything.
Okay.
Whatever resource you're investing, whether it is man, material, machine, these are 3M,
Yes.
very important: man, material, machine, everywhere. So where are you using that? Are you getting compensated for that? Are you not keeping them idle, or are you using but not charging? So there could be revenue leakages. So please keep track of all your resources. Ensure that you get the best revenue out of that, so that you get the good ROI or IRR, you can say.
Okay.
So try to understand the entire business, not just finance function.
Okay.
That is the biggest wisdom.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more such videos. Thank you.